I'm proud to present this year's budget. It is the last for me as Mayor of Tablelands Regional Council. This budget is a product of thorough and meticulous collaboration between councillors and staff, and it reflects the aspirations, passion and contributions of each and everyone. It continues our commitment to both maintaining and improving critical infrastructure and improving programs and services that enhance access, equity and inclusion. We have advocated to state and federal ministers to ensure our voice is heard and that fair and equitable consideration and funding are provided to support our economic investment. This is in tourism, health, environment, housing and water and energy security endeavours. We continue our investment in maintaining and improving our facilities and infrastructure. We will spend over $29.5 million on capital works, and this is supported by $11.7 million of grants and subsidies from state and federal governments. Some of the top projects include $9.6 million on roads, bridges and drainage, $8.5 million on water quality improvements plan, and $2.3 million on water infrastructure improvements, and $147,000 for library books. We will also invest $165,000 on new entrance signs for our region, $3.2 million for community buildings and facilities, including an all-access toilet in Ravenshoe. We will have boat ramp lighting at Tinnaburra, swimming pool shelter in Atherton, replacement cattle sheds at Malanda in the showgrounds, and other projects. The development of a region-wide water business strategy and infrastructure development plan and implementation of our water quality improvement plan will ensure our water future is well planned and financed, and that further investment is cost effective and targeted to improve water quality and reliability. To reduce the frequency and the duration of boil water notices and to improve the water security across the region, Council is investing in new infrastructure, implementing improved processes and maintaining and running new systems. This is reflected in a 5.4% increase in water access charges and a 10% increase in consumption charges to 69 cents per kilolitre. We have conducted a comprehensive review of our sewerage charges policy, as the existing system was a legacy of the former shires. We have implemented a sustainable, equitable and consistent method for the entire region. The last change required to bring all the service charges into a level playing field. We've also worked hard this year to review and reorganise our fees and charges to ensure the cost of services appropriately recovered where possible. We have placed particular emphasis on hiring our halls and community facilities. You'll find improved efficiencies in processes, lower hiring costs and a reduction in the bond requirements. We have also engaged with our community to ensure our 600 plus facilities are fit for purpose to serve future generations. By reimagining our community facilities, we can maximise our investment and inform future planning. We have also commenced planning for the renewal of council occupied facilities. General rates this year will increase by 3% for residential, farming and grazing properties and 2% for sporting and community groups. We have maintained the cap on land in categories F and G for a third year, where certain conditions are met. This capping reduces the financial impact on property owners in these categories that received significant rises in property valuations in 2017. We've also improved pensioner concessions to provide some relief from the rising living costs. Approved applicants will now receive 30% concession for both rates and charges to a maximum of $240. New rates concessions have been introduced for not-for-profit recreation and sporting organisations. General rate concessions have increased from $400 to $600 and utility charge concessions from $100 to $150. Earlier this year, we filled 7 trainee and apprenticeship positions. This has been supported by the Queensland Government's First Start program under the Skilling Queenslanders for Work initiative. We intend to continue our commitment to providing employment opportunities in our community through this and other programs. The introduction of the Queensland Government Waste Levy starts on the 1st of July, and it has shaken up our transfer station processes. We are committed to ensuring the levy does not directly impact households and will continue to allow the free disposal of up to 1 cubic metre of domestic rubbish for locals at the transfer stations. Larger and commercial loads will be charged at commercial rates. Charges to dispose of items like tyres, mattresses, scrap metals, etc. will still apply. Head to our webpage and there you'll find all the information that you need. This budget shows an operating expenditure of $60 million and a forecast operating deficit of $2.1 million. This is down from $2.9 million in 2018-19. We are continuing the downward trend in our operating deficit despite significant upward cost pressures, many from changing state government requirements. We're committed to returning to surplus in the coming years and will continue to pay down existing debt, and with the balance at the end of this year projected to be $6.7 million. We will progress new plans and strategies and implement those that have been endorsed. In 2019-20, we will develop a tourism strategy and a smart community strategy. These, combined with existing documents, will further benefit and enhance both our economy and our community. Support for our vibrant communities is delivered through the Community Grants Program, Sports Bursary, Regional Art Development Fund and Economic Development Fund. By providing financial and in-kind support, we hope to continue and bring about positive, long-lasting change and ensure our community and organisations are primed for the future. Council spending is an investment in all of our futures. It ensures social and economic returns to our region, enhances the livability and sustainability of our community, and protects our pristine natural environment. As a council, we strive to work strategically and to think innovatively, and to find the best ways to deliver quality services, solve problems, and manage facilities, infrastructure and assets, while proactively advocating for and/or delivering improved services, programs and outcomes. The 2019-20 annual budget and operational plan provide a responsible path to achieving our corporate plan, strategic priorities and goals. At the start of our term, we made a promise to leave this region in a better position than when we took the reins. Our focus on strategic long-term planning, addressing legacy issues, providing significant investment and critical infrastructure, and reducing our operating deficit and debt levels have laid a sound foundation for a bright and prosperous future for our community.